Yo, what's going on, everybody? Matty Ice back again with Profit Props. This is the sharp side. Man, fuck Twitter and fuck StreamYard. What's up, Ben? I can't get this fucking shit to broadcast on Twitter. It is, but it's not showing up on my page. And that shit annoys the fuck out of me because the difference is a fucking 1,000 people seeing it or 200 people seeing it. Like, why the fuck won't it work? All right. Sorry about that. Give me just a moment to get things squared away, and then we will get into today's NFL show. 2 minutes here, and we should be straight. Appreciate y'all for tuning in. We got 22 in here right now. Let's get a couple more of the regulars show up. We'll be ready to go. Let's get it, bro. Appreciate you tapping in. Only got one NFL bet out right now. It was Derrick Henry's over rushing yards. Been a crazy week. Absolutely crazy week. So only 3 NBA games today. I did go over the NBA board. It's not sexy. It's not. There's nothing that jumped out at me. Orlando versus Dallas, Hawks versus Pelicans, Pistons versus Net. All close spreads, though, so I will relook at those, but that's not till 3:30. I want to at least get through these 1 o'clock NFL games. All right, let me get props.cash up. I'll get my face off, and we'll be in business. Props.cash, share. Shoutouts, props.cash. Use code SHARP25. Get 25% off your first month. Y'all see it. I use it for fucking everything. What's an average discrepancy between books on passing yards? On Sunday, bro, like somewhere between 5 and 10. 10 being a lot, though. So, like, usually around 5. But that's not to say you can't find higher discrepancies. Just not the normal, I would say. I'm seeing 10 on books for Burrow. All right, let me do a little digging for Burrow. We got to get our boy, we got to get Jaybird up in the chat. We got to get Jaybird up in the chat. If we got a Cincinnati play, I'll give you my projections on Burrow. Where's the Cleveland game? Joe Burrow, 233.7. So I may look at that 260 under. Are they a fairly large favorite? Cincinnati, 7.5. That's what I thought. Let's go look at Joey B here. Passing yards, games. I'm going to show you pity on go. Hold on. Of course, I got to re-sign in. I got to walk in that club if we ain't going with that stick. Ooh. I hope y'all can't hear the chainsaw out back. Some dude's fucking chopping down a tree. Da-na-na-na. All right, back in business. Let's fucking get it. First game on the slate, we're going to go over Washington, New York Giants. Jaden Daniels, 225.5 is his passing yards. And you know what? Instead of bouncing through all this shit, I think I'm just going to update it every time. So we've got Giants. No, Washington is the road team. So for Daniels, 251 is where I'm at. Market's at 225.5. Yeah, I think I'm going to like this over. I know they should be in the lead, and The game script's not crazy good, but it's over in 5 of 6, averaging 213. He didn't play in this game, so every win, 14% of the snaps got hurt. Ben, where'd you play that, by the way? Probably going to be on that as well. All right, let's see. I think I got to play Jaden here. My model likes the over, and I like the over. Passes the eye test. Hey, Siri, what was the score of the Eagles-Giants game?
The Giants were defeated.
That's what I thought. Beat them by a billion. Hey, Siri, what was the score of the Bengals-Giants game? Hey, Siri. What was the score of the Bengals versus Giants game?
The Giants were beaten by the Bengals.
Yeah, that's what I mean. These numbers are inflated because they got fucking stomped. Line in this one's only 4. I like Jaden Daniels passing yards over here. I see 222s. Are those still? They're still real. Passing yards. I got 220 at Fliff. Is that real? 220 at MGM. I'll take the 220 and a half at MGM, I think. Minus 113 at Rivers for Burrow under 260. I probably end up on that, just FYI to everybody. All right, let me go see what I had Daniel Jones at. 206. That one I'm right on market. No opinion on that. All right, let's keep Daniels on the sheet and then just finish this game. Make sure I'm not overlooking anything. Jaden Daniels, 50 rushing yards. Yeah, I've got him at 52. There's going to be nothing there. You're all good, Ben. You're all good, Ben. All right, let's break into some coverage data here in this game. New York, 14th most man, 30%. Cover 2, you don't see a lot of, or no, I'm sorry, that's cover 1. They do play 11% cover 2. Also, Washington plays a good bit of cover 2 comparatively to the league. Both teams run a decent bit of cover 3. Giants run some cover 4. Right? Giants really spread it out. It's 28% cover 1, 11% cover 2, 31% cover 3, 16% cover 4. Really, really spread it out. All right, let's see what I have Eckler at. 57 rush, but just 23 receiving. That Eckler receiving yards is dead. I mean, 16 and a half. You'd argue there's still a little bit of an edge there. Man, he's just his success rate has just been crazy. Like 52 yards on 7 attempts. 67 yards on 6 attempts. I mean, man was averaging, what is he? 5 yards per carry right now? Yeah, I'm not going to take. I lean his rushing yards over. Four running backs are active. Robinson is limited. I got you. I lean Eckler rushing yards over. Lean Eckler rushing yards over. I'll tell you where I'm at on Brian Robinson. 69 yards, but you're saying he's limited. So we'll stay off of that. Let's go see what Tyrone Tracy's talking about. 71. Lean over here. Don't like the game script, though. Also, Y'all know how I feel about young players. Yeah, we're straight on Tyrone Tracy. Morning, brother. Appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate you tapping in. Yeah, already on Derrick Henry, like Jaden Daniels, passing yards over, receiving yards. $54 yards for Ertz, huh? Model likes Ertz. All right, we keep moving. We keep looking. Washington. Very good coverage grade. I like that. Target percentage is much higher versus zone. So is average depth of target. So is his catch percentage. So is his team share of yards. 64% zone. He does well versus cover 3. Shit, I kind of like Ertz. Ties right in with Jaden Daniels passing yards over too. He had 62 in the matchup, second game of the season. How did Terry do in the last matchup? I think we took his over. It's been a long time. 22. I can't remember. We might have taken his over here. Because I know we have a season long over. Started getting juiced here. Only had 22. I don't see that happening again. How many targets did he have in that game? He had 8 targets. How many targets did Ertz have in that last game? Only had 4. Season average is 5.6. Not a huge fan of that. What's my Terry number? 69.54. Little bit. Lean a little bit over. My Ertz edge is huge, though. I'm at like 52 yards on Ertz. 53.97. My Ertz edge is huge. My Jaden Daniels edge is nice, too. I got to play Jaden. Seeing I've got 2 receivers with a positive edge. I will say the coverage matchup is better for Ertz. Better for Ertz in the sense that Ertz steps his game up where Terry's is more even. I think I got to take Ertz and Daniels here. It's only a 4-point spread. I don't see this one getting away from New York, just personally. All right, I'm putting those 2 down, and we're going to move on. But I'm probably betting them both. I like Ertz better than Terry. Full disclosure. Jaden Daniels over 20 and a half passing yards. I like Ertz over, what's the lowest line we can get on Ertz? 34 and a half. Lean over for Terry. Going to leave it alone. Let's go look at Malik. $80.14 yards. I do have a receptions line of 8, though, so maybe we go receptions. absolute target hog. If you want to play Malik, I like his receptions over his yards. His reception long probably isn't bad either. So let's talk about it. Average depth of target 13 versus man, 11 versus zone. He's got 67% of the receiving touchdowns versus man. Washington plays the seventh most man in the league. Yeah, if you want to play Malik, I like the receptions. I'm not going to play it. I'm definitely heavier on the other two plays. I don't hate this either. This reception long. Yeah, I don't hate the reception long either. Probably receptions over reception long, though. All right, let's move on to the second game here. Definitely got Jaden Daniels and Zach Ertz on the list. Expect them to be plays. I don't have a lot in this game. I don't like it. I don't like it. We can talk about some shit, but I don't like this game. I don't expect to have much. Famous Jameis gonna let that motherfucker sling today. Take him over 224 or 244. I don't know. This LA Chargers defense is good. Ditto most say Clippers there. Rush yards. I don't want to touch shit. Hold on. I do want to see what my numbers are for Dobbins. Who's the home team in that game? Cleveland. Herb. Dobbins. 84.13. Why does it want to make me bet? What's spread in that game? 1.5. I don't want to touch it. Jameis could let that thing sling. This game could stay close. Or Jameis could let that thing sling. He throws 3 picks. This game's a blowout. I don't want to touch it. Not a shot. Not a shot. All right, this is what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna give y'all 30 Cedric reception. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds. You request anything in this game because, like I said, I'm not spending money on this one. Jameis and Cedric Tillman. 36 yards. Tough defensive matchup. I see why you like it. You like receptions. Yeah, I could see his receptions. Let me see. Oh yeah, receptions would be the play. I'm at 5.25 on his receptions. Oh yeah, receptions would be the play. Now that might be a little optimistic. He has 9 and 12 targets the last 2 weeks. I only put him in at 7. Cedric Tillman receptions is sneaky sharp. Cedric Tillman's receptions is sneaky sharp, I think. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. Won't lie to y'all one bit. Cedric Tillman receptions over. Sneaky sharp. Yes, sir. I like that one. Put that on my sheet. All right. Anything else in this game? If not, I'm gonna move on. 3, 2, 1, go. Cool. Miami Buffalo, healthy teams here. Well, I should say 2 is back. This game should be a good game. Spread Buffalo minus 6.5 at home. All right, let's get the model up and running here. Crazy what my youngins out here doing for a drop 6. I tell them we don't do no pillows. I know gossip. Johnny Smith. All right. Tua, I'm at 261. This is something that I think I'm going to go over on. Tua over 241.5. On receptions. Tua over Josh Allen. I'm actually at 208 on Allen here. Interesting. I do have A-Chain up once we get to running backs. It's funny, I do kind of lean Allen's under here, but head-to-head, 139 in that game. Like Richardson, bum. Brissett, bum. Levis, bum. That got hurt. Josh Allen, Tua got hurt in that game. Correct me if I'm wrong. So they would delete. Trevor Lawrence, bum. I think my number's fake good on Miami. I'm going to chill on that. A-Chain I have going for like exactly 60 yards. Lean over. Probably ain't a real name. Only 10 attempts last week. I don't know what the fuck they're doing with that offense. I lean over on A-Chain, but that one's less of a play for me. I am going to see what I have on Cook. $81.79, call it 82. Kind of like James Cook over. Ties right into 2 is over when you really think about it. One's running the ball out late, one's passing it late. He had 78 in this matchup. All right. Put that on the sheet. We'll come back to everything on the sheet. We're kind of just busting through everything first. What the fuck? I feel like I'm missing something. I'm overlooking something. 40.5 for A-Chain. Anyone else think that's fucked up? What the fuck is that? 40.5? Model number's 27, so we've got an absolute clear edge to the under here. I mean, I'm just not sure what's going on. I just don't know what's going on here. Targets last week, 8. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. Reception, 6. That's crazy work. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I'm gonna stay off of it, but my model likes the under here. It feels like a lot. Tyreek's at 77. I'm at 68, so actually slightly under. Waddle right at 68 as well. That might be your edge. Let's go look at coverages. It's a better coverage grade comparatively for Waddle, but Tyreek still cooks these coverages. Mm-hmm. Ashes in the Maybach. I'm gonna stay off it. I'm staying off Tyreek. I'm good on that. Good on that. Lean over Waddle. I'll give you guys Cooper and Kincaid numbers. Man, Amari 42, Kincaid 35. Amari 42, 35. Lean under on both of these guys, definitely assuming that they are going to be in the lead late, but it's not a strong assumption. I mean, anybody can win any week, especially these two teams. Anybody's ball game. Going to move on from this game, but I do have a lean to Tua's passing yards over and James Cook's rushing yards over. Anytime Tutter's in this game, yeah, I knew I'd like Cook. You guys seeing what I'm seeing? I'm just adding his touchdown to the yards, honestly. All right, I like Cook. Anytime touchdown, I like Cook's yards. All right, we're good. I need to play this. Go ahead and get that in. I'm going to Fanatics right now. I got to bet it and release it. Go ahead and get that in. What time is this game? 1 o'clock. Okay. They moved. I got to check ESPN. I got to check Rivers real quick. Let me get the best odds. I need this over ASAP. I can't believe I didn't release that already. Matt, you're an idiot. You like that shit on Wednesday. Didn't bet it because I'm an idiot. Rivers 125. I'm in on it. 125. Okay. Fucking just stop playing with me. Come on now. Place the bet. All right, we're in that bitch. Go ahead and add Dak. I know we taking Cook too. All right, hold on. I bet it. I released it. Had to get that one in. Love that play. Love that look. All right, let's keep it moving. Dallas, Atlanta, Dak, Kirk. Dak 256, Kirk 246. Very slight leans to the under on each of these guys. Honestly, nothing actionable. $81 and $26 for Bijan. Lean over here on Algier. Not quite enough for me to run and bet it. CD, just a little too high. I wanted to be on CDs over, but just a little bit too high for me. Books know what they're doing. No one's betting is under. I'm at like 80. So no play for me. I wanted to be on that. Mooney 52. I'm at 56.84. Drake London, I'm at 59.12. Slightly under on London. Pitts 53. How's his coverage matchup? Pretty dead even, honestly. Dallas plays 13th most man, 16th most zone. Pretty fair split there. Decent amount of cover one, 26% cover one, 31% cover three, 14% cover four. Play a little bit of cover two at 12. I like Pitts. It's not quite enough. 53. Definitely don't like his receptions. They tax him like fuck on that. Lean over on Pitts yards. Lean over on Pitts yards. I like Drake London to score. He gets a bunch of red zone targets. I'm never laying 175 on a guy to score. Fuck off. Drake London to score a touchdown is my favorite touchdown bet in the Dallas game. New Orleans, Carolina. I'm going to wait for requests. This will be the only thing I'm interested in. Who is Spencer? 86 rush, 35 receiving for Alvin Kamara. 85 rush. Lean over on Kamara's rush. Receiving's probably where it's supposed to be. Anytime touchdown price is fucking crazy, though. Chuba Hubbard, 33. No. 73.58. Bryce Young starting here. 32 yards. That's embarrassing. No play on Chuba. Olave, 46 yards. But one's always cooked him. He's going way over 46. These stinkers. And it's also, I made the game 9-point favorite, so that's factored in. What's the real line? I haven't adjusted for Spencer Rattler. That probably moves it to 6 because he's bad. And the line's at 7.5. Yeah, I'm right there. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm so low on Olave. They may not throw it in the second half. And Spencer sucks. All right, moving on from that game. I didn't have any action in it. No requests. I don't believe in that game. I know we do got a regular in here that is a big New Orleans Saints fan, but sorry, Rattler's not that guy. New England versus Tennessee. Man, there's a lot of shitty games this weekend, but that should make getting through them quick. Mason Rudolph, Drake May. If you're watching this game, you are a degenerate. Hold on, got to do some things here to the model. They're so bad, they're not in the top 35 quarterbacks. Mason Rudolph, 203. Drake May, 154. What do you think about Drake May under? It's because of that. Yeah. I'm good on that. Rush yards. $82.62 for Pollard. Putting Pollard over 68.5 on the card or on the sheet. Sheet's looking full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 so far. $57 yards for Ridley. Excuse me. All right, on to the next game. Las Vegas, Cincinnati, Joe Burrow. Hopefully you didn't move. Oh, yeah, Joe Burrow, 233.7. I got a 260.5, 113 still at Rivers. I like this. They're not going to need to throw it. Under in every win this season. They should get this win. At home is 7.5-point favorites. I don't like that bookmakers at 260. Why are they all at 260? And then see where they have Chase Brown's rushing yards at? Nah, it's just crazy talk. I'm taking it. I do think every book basically is playable too. All right, keep it moving. Chase Brown. I wanted to see what my numbers were on Chase Brown. 67.83. Yeah, you can't get any closer than that. Jamar, lean under on his yards too. Again, I think they're not going to need it, but I'm not going to get cocky. Brock Bowers. $53. Not really liking that either, though. I'm just going to keep it pushing. Denver, Baltimore. I've got Henry over. I do want to look at Zay Flowers' rush yards. No. Zay Flowers' receiving yards. Already took Henry over 85.5 rush yards over in every win this season. Don't see that changing tonight. Receiving yards. Zay. I really like this. You can get 50 plus 114. This morning, you could get 50 plus 114. FanDuel. You see the win-loss differential, though? That's crazy to me. I hate that. And I think they're going to be in the lead very steadily. 9.7 in losses, 6 in wins. I'm just going to stay off of it because I think they're going to fucking belt to ass here. But I do lean over Zay Flowers as well. I don't like Denver. I don't want to really touch anything in that game. We will move on to Jacksonville versus Philly because I do have shit I want to look at in this game. Basically everything. Brown, no. Devontae Smith. Dallas Goddard. We already did play completions under for Trevor Lawrence at 20.5. Still there. Still think he's a bum. Still play it. I'd play the 20.5, 115 before I played the 21.5, 135 personally, though. Pardon me. All right, Hurts passing yards, 217.5. They're going to be beating that ass. I'm at 262, but I understand maybe he just won't need to do that. On the contrary, though, in wins, he's throwing for 282. In losses, he's throwing for 211. That's Trevor Lawrence. I'm sorry. 240 to 170 in the 2 losses. Wow, incredible. Yeah, lean Hurts passing yards over. Strong, very strong. Let's go look at some other shit. Rushing yards, Saquon's at 90.5, 85.5 at FanDuel. That's closer to what I probably needed at. I'm at 113.5 versus Jacksonville. Ninth in rush yards, huh? Sixth in yards per attempt, huh? Hate to hear it because I kind of would love to smack this spot in a very positive game script. They play a lot of man-to-man. That's why that number's so high. 84.5 for our guy AJ. I'm at 99.62. 5.5 receptions. I'm at 5.11. So Devontae 4.5 recs at 4.8 yards. At 55.62. That game's just a fucking outlier. Who has the better coverage matchup? All right, fantasy sports data. I fucking spent a grip of money on this shit. How about you fucking add AJ Brown to the Eagles? Because this shit's getting fucking ridiculous. I'm about to send him a nasty ass fucking email. There's been 4 weeks worth of data. Hold on, I gotta go do this shit by hand because fuck if they did their job. Jacksonville, second most man in the NFL. Cover 1 at 36%, cover 2 at 27%. Then they play some cover 3, a little bit of 4 and cover 4 and cover 6. So I just want to see verse man in general, first read percentage, all that good shit. First man coverage, 56% of team yards. Devontae with 26, Goddard with 24. First read, 50% of the time. I'm just worried they're going to be whooping that ass and not need to use him. Brian Thomas has been someone I've liked to play this year. I'm 170 on Brian Thomas Jr. Still questionable. We have news on him. Brian Thomas chest, likely to play barring any setback. I don't like it. He's banged up. I don't like that he's banged up. My projection is 70 yards, though, so definitely lean over on Brian Thomas here. Chicago, Arizona. We're just going to move on to the next game. Leans over on Brian Thomas Jr., receiving yards over. $205 for Murray, $198 for Williams. Don't like either of those, if we're being honest. Connor and Swift. I'm curious on these. Swift 81. Connor 72. Wow, Connor, I'm right on the fucking nose. That's funny. Swift, what did I say? 81? I'm liking Swift. Calling our shot like Tim. I'm more interested in Swift today. The game is in Arizona. James Conner and Swift. I do see a 65.5, 120. Cool. All right. Receiving yards. I'm tired of backing Trey McBride. Marvin Harrison. Trey McBride, I'm at 52.8. I'm like right on it. I feel like I have to bet on Michael Wilson because I did a shot with him last week while Des Bryant was interviewing him. He scored a tutter too. He told me it was against man coverage. Crazy as shit. I did a shot with this guy last week. You believe that shit? Crazy as fuck. Let's see, now I gotta go back to here. Hold on, I'm looking at some shit. Russian receiving, maybe? Huh. All right, I'll circle back. I don't think I've released a kicker prop all year. Damn, it's not working. The site's not working. I see what you're saying. Over in 6 or 7 games this year, though, No, I don't know why I can't get the site to work, but I see what you're saying. Here we go. You said FanDuel's at 113. Wait, is this real? Has no team kicked a field goal versus the Giants this year? Or do they just not have it? They just don't have it. Okay. That would have been hilarious. No, that's not true. Okay. You're right. You told me they had 3 in the last game. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like that more than his points. Ben, I think that's a half a unit play. I think that's a one. I think that's a half unit play right there. Detroit and Green Bay. Next game we will go over though. Ben, I put that on the sheet. Golf and love. Golf and love. Golf and love. Yeah, I won't have time. I was just thinking maybe I just stop here and do a little later stream as well. Cook up like a parlay right before the game started. Go over the couple games, cook up a little parlay. I'd have to be going live like fourth quarter of the last game. That kind of sounds dope, doesn't it? Trying to space out the stream schedule. That's what we're gonna do. These are all my leans, and I think I'm going to stay tapped in with the Discord because I'm going to go through these. I'm probably going to release a couple of these. I'll tell you the ones that I'm really, really liking right now, though. I like that field goal play Ben suggested. I'm probably going to run that for a half a unit. DeAndre Swift, I'm going to be on him in some way, shape, or form. I'm thinking right now what I'm thinking, half a unit rush, half a unit receiving. Brian Thomas, injury concerns, I'll probably just stay away. I like the over, though. Pollard over 65 and a half rush yards, really going to have to consider that. I like that one. Dak 2+ touchdowns, I've already released that one, so that one's good. Cook rushing yards or to score, either or, probably going to make the list. I really like that one. Basically a correlation play with that one. I do like Tua over 241 and a half passing yards as well. Expect me to be on that in some way. Cedric Tillman, I don't like young players, but in the last 2 games he's went crazy. I see why people like it. Probably not making it on my card, but I do see why you like it, and I do like receptions better than I would yards for him. Zach Ertz over 34 and a half receiving yards. So this is kind of tied with I like Jaden Daniels over 220 and a half passing yards. That'll be the final lean. I like Daniels better than Ertz, and I don't want to double dip. So expect Daniels to probably come out. If I had to guess, I'm going to play Daniels. I'm going to play the field goal. I might play Swift. I might play Pollard. Maybe 4 to 5 more plays coming out. Probably going to keep them at like a half a unit apiece, too. We've got 3 main props out. Remember, we are going to come back and do the 4 o'clock game and the 8 o'clock game as well later. But what we have out officially for now, Derrick Henry over 85 and a half rushing yards. Trevor Lawrence under 21.5 completions. Dak Prescott to throw 2 or more touchdowns. Joe Burrow under 260.5 passing yards. 4 plays out for now. No sides or totals this week. 4 plays out for now. Expect maybe 1 or 2 more. And if I do plan, we'll try to have them out before noon. That's about 45 minutes. All right, best of luck through the 1 o'clock slate. If everything goes right, you'll see me at the 4 o'clock slate. Until then, I'll catch y'all later. Let's go.